Welcome back to the Vulture Culture Podcast. The podcast with a bunch of temples and dooms and raiders and lost arks and crusades, aliens, and time travel all in one small location. I am joined, of course, by my two co-hosts as well, Sirsplaysalot and RoxyReviews. Welcome, you two. As you can tell, Sirs is very excited to talk about this. So welcome, you two.
How do you like my opening performance?
That was really very beautiful. I think I'm actually crying tears. Like, oh my god.
I'm annoyed.
You're annoyed.
Yeah. You're annoyed. Oh no, you're. Roxy's gonna ruin our pizzas. Run.
No, not our pizza.
The only thing I have to fear is Adam West.
Nobody beats Adam Wee. But how are you guys doing today?
Pretty fine. I mean, I'm still dealing with school at the time of this, and hell. So could be better.
Yeah, Sirsplaysalot went to hell. That's awesome.
Feel like if he went to hell, it'd be the Smiling Friends episode where you see Satan and he's like, "Merry Christmas."
No, if he went to hell, it would just be a sightseeing adventure. He'd be like, "Where's Hasbin Hotel? This isn't accurate."
Not lore accurate.
That would be amazing if I were to meet Charlie.
Are you happy that I didn't go for the immediate joke?
Hey,
yes.
Hey, instead of meeting Charlie, you instead
I would have teleported in front of you and opened the arc right in front of your face had you made the joke.
Anyways, yeah, if you
Here's the thing, I would have been immune to
it. You would have just looked at it, and you would have died. Just immediately.
Yeah, I would have just been like, "What? So you got an arc, big whoop, want to fight about it?"
So what? You gotta think, big whoop, what are you gonna... You wanna fight about it? Fucking runs him over. Cripples his entire body. All for what? Anyways, today we are talking about...
Why did they do that?
I mean, he wanted to fight about it. He didn't say you had to fight fair about it. Today we are talking about Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, or what is actually known as...
Oh my god, we haven't even introduced the movie yet. Holy shit, we took too long.
You're taking... Anyways, we're talking about Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is a 1981 American action-adventure film directed by Steven Spielberg and written by Lawrence Kasdan. Based on a story by George Lucas and Philip Kaufman. Set in 1936, the film stars Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones, a globe-trotting archaeologist vying with Nazi Germany forces to recover...
Professor. He's not called Professor Indiana Jones for no reason. It's like calling Dr. Ninja Baljeet Dr. Baljeet.
Well, Nazi forces try to recover the long-lost Ark of the Covenant, which is said to make an army invincible, teaming up with his tough former romantic interest, Marion Ravenwood, played by Karen Allen. Jones races to stop rival archaeologist Rene Belloc, played by Paul Freeman.
Belloc.
Paul Freeman from guiding the Nazis to the Ark's power. Oh, this is going to be a really good episode.
Of course, the bad guy is French.
Oh,
yep.
French. So, just like we do with all of our movies, first watch. When was the first time you watched it? What was your first time seeing it? So on, so forth. Go ahead.
Who's going first?
Sorry, shit, I didn't give anybody. We'll start with Roxy. Because Roxy picked this episode.
Roxy!
I watched this movie when I was like 8 years old. And I didn't actually know what Nazis were at the time. I just saw that the guy with the hat looked evil, and I was like, "Uh-oh, that's a bad guy." You know what I mean?
Yeah, you saw him, and you're like, "Oh no, all fedora wearers are evil."
I mean, to be fair, only a year later, Trump would run for president, and that's when I would learn what Nazis are.
Oh God. Anyways, Jesus. Anyways, continue. Sorry. Let me interrupt. Is that? Oh, there you go.
But yeah, I watched it and I was like, whoa, this is really cool. Even as a child, I thought the climax was really lame, though.
Yeah.
Like, okay, it's cool, but also, like, Indy doesn't fucking do anything, so what's the point?
Anyways, we'll get into
The
that in a
Nazis
minute.
just
You know
kill
what I mean?
themselves.
The cherry on top. Anyways, okay, well, Roxy, if you don't have much else to say, do you care if we move on to Sir?
No, it's still my turn. It will always be my turn. Yeah, it's fine.
It's always my turn! You're like Sans, you just sit there and do
I'm
nothing.
gonna get my turn back.
You're gonna be like Sans, you just sit there and do nothing, and then you're like, nope, not your turn. Like every time when we try talking.
That's what I should do for whenever we talk about Undertale. Inevitably.
Yeah. Oh God, I do want to do an episode on Undertale. Anyways, Sir, go ahead.
I just noticed while thinking about this, I had a habit back then unintentionally of dropping by on my dad as he was finishing watching movies. Like I mentioned this in the Roger Rabbit episode. I did the same for Looney Tunes Back in Action. Now same here.
Oh,
I walk in my dad watching.
That's the first time somebody has mentioned Looney Tunes Back in Action in a decade, by the way.
Wow.
I never even heard of it.
Anyway. Oh, it's free on YouTube.
Is it? Okay.
At the time of us recording this, you should watch it.
It's the movie where the clip of Bugs Bunny screaming and then spraying his throat and then screaming again comes from. That's like the only cultural impact I think it had.
All right. Well, that's interesting.
Anyways, but yeah, same happened with this movie. I walked in on my dad. He was in the third act, I believe. I stayed at. Like, he even let me. He was a very loose dad. He let me watch the climax where the Nazis had their faces melted off. But I was just like, cool. And he even pulled up his iPad and showed me a behind the scenes video on how they did it, which is amazing looking. That was my first exposure to Indiana Jones.
Well, yeah, that's why the guy's glasses fall like they're on Jupiter.
Well, that's interesting.
But, like, that doesn't draw attention to itself. Most people watching it aren't even going to notice that.
Yeah. They might be more acknowledging the fact that a guy's face is getting melted off after he saw a ghost. But okay. Or, sorry, the Holy Spirit.
So there's that one person who watched the movie and is like, why did that guy's glasses fall off so fast? Did God make them do that too?
Anyway.
CinemaSins be like, anyway.
Yeah.
No, CinemaSins criticism is literally just like, this one thing that happened reminded me of the time my high school crush told me I was ugly. Ding.
Anyways.
Like, that's every CinemaSins criticism.
Okay.
But yeah, that
was your first.
But yeah, that was my. Yeah, I already said that was my first exposure to Indiana Jones.
Then you watched the full movie, or afterwards?
I think I didn't watch the full movies till like years later. I don't know why that was.
Okay.
Silly.
So I watched.
I mean, to be fair, I wouldn't let my child watch the scene from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull where the alien fucking mugs the camera. That's too ugly.
I'm actually surprised That reminds me, I'm actually surprised my mom never showed me those movies when I was a kid, since she's a huge George Lucas fan.
Well, for me, I think I watched this movie with my dad as well, but I was really young. And then I completely forgot who Indiana Jones was after that. Like, I don't think I ever watched any of the other movies until I made the grave mistake whenever, like, I think Dial of Destiny got on Disney Plus or something. I tried watching all of them in one sitting. By the way, never do that. Because one, not only did I just forget what completely happened, because okay, mind you, whenever you try binging a movie,
too tired.
well, okay, so you try watching these movies on a day you don't fucking plan ahead, you're gonna get called in to do stuff, or you're gonna be called in to do other shit other than sitting in your fucking house watching Indiana Jones. So what would happen is I would get up, go do something, come back an hour later, not that long, but like I would forget what happens. I'm like, okay, on to Temple of Doom, and then rinse and repeat. So
Oh man, Caroline, I can't wait for you to watch every Pirates of the Caribbean movie in one sitting, man.
No.
This is exactly why I do my Letterboxd review marathons in like a one movie per night system.
Yeah, I don't try to do that anymore because one, it's very bad. Like, it's just a bad way to experience every movie, but trying to watch them at once. So anyways, so today was really just my first big watch, because that was before I got my Letterboxd account. So this was like my first big watch of Raiders of the Lost Ark, which is nice, because I actually really enjoyed this movie. Anyways,
it's a really good movie.
Yeah, so I guess I should mention my biggest problem with the movie, or like one of my biggest pet peeves, even with movies like Pirates of the Caribbean, which I love the first and second movie a lot. Dead Man's Chest, more importantly. But you want to know what Indiana Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean both have in common? That really just pisses me off. And no, it's not because the fifth installment sucks, before any of you say that. Do you want to know what it is? It's the titles. What? The titles piss me off. Because each title... Because, for Raiders of the Lost Ark, it's only called Raiders of the Lost Ark. But everybody calls it Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. The problem with that...
Yeah.
Is the fact that...
Well, I call it Raiders of the Lost Ark because that was the original title.
Yeah.
I did name this movie, I'm sorry.
Oh my god. Roxy,
how could you?
How could you?
But my main issue comes from the fact that it's like Ace Attorney. It's a lot like Ace Attorney, where aside Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, they don't have numbers, so you don't know what fucking order to watch them in. Yes, you can say release year, and for Indiana Jones and everything else, but like, if you try explaining these fucking movies, for me, I didn't know Raiders was first until like I did my marathon.
Yeah, I think that's why I didn't watch these movies fully for the longest time, because I didn't know what order to watch them in.
Yeah, that was always the problem I had with them, is that like I like it when a movie title is as simple as 1, 2, 3, and then tagline. Like
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 3.
And also, it's kind of weird. The series should just be called Raiders of the Lost Ark Part 2. Then, no, I'm kidding.
How do you feel? Caroline, how do you feel about the fact that Gex 2 is called Gex Enter the Gecko, and the Gex 3 is titled
that's
Gex
another
3.
thing that's another thing that pisses me off. I don't like when they do that either. Like that's stupid. Why would you fucking do that? Just call it Gex 2 Enter the Gecko. Is it that fucking hard? And then call Gex 3 Gex 3. It's fine. You just wouldn't have a tagline that time. Okay.
Well, it's especially weird because in some series, the first one also has a tagline for some reason. Like Curse of the Black Pearl.
Honestly, like Curse of the Black Pearl and this movie. Because it got renamed. Honestly, Star Wars is like that too. Because, like, the first movie was titled Star Wars, then it was turned into Star Wars A New Hope, right? Like, that Star Wars 4, A New Hope. Which now you're just confusing everybody because it's like, okay, Star Wars 4? This is Star Wars 4?
Okay, at least there's a number. At least there's a number in the title.
Yes,
now,
yeah. It's aggravating. Sorry. I have an issue with that.
I was about to say, when did this turn into an episode of Chronologically Confused?
Final Fantasy doesn't do that.
When are we gonna do a top 10? When are we gonna do a top 5 worst titles episode?
Oh, you know what? That kind of would be funny. We should probably do that. I should write that down.
Let's get back to the episode.
Okay.
We've gotten off track.
Okay, sorry. I just wanted to bring that up. That's one of my biggest pet peeves with any movie, especially this in Curse of the Black Pearl. I don't like it whenever they just don't keep it consistent. Or at the very least, like, it's hard to tell where you're supposed to go. Anyways, okay, so that out of the way.
Guys, I can't figure out which order I'm supposed to watch Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows Part 1 and Part 2.
Yeah, see,
What order am I
Harry
supposed to
Potter
watch?
does it too! I didn't even think about it! Harry Potter does it too!
Okay. Let's continue the episode.
Okay. Let's talk about
We're talking about anything but the thing we're supposed to be talking about.
Yes, okay. Indiana Jones and Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark's plot. That's where I wanted to kick us off to. What do we all think of the plot? We'll start with Sir.
Well, first off, it starts with a scene that's not really important to the plot. It starts with a scene that's not really important to the plot, but introduces the characters really well.
Yeah. And it sets up the rivalry with Indiana Jones and what was his name?
Bullock.
Frenchie from The Boys. Sorry.
Mr. France.
Mr. France.
Mr. Paris France from The Killing Joke.
I can't believe John France would do something like this.
I can't believe him. I can't believe Napoleon would do this. Anyways, yeah.
Napoleon. I mean, Napoleon would definitely do something like this.
So,
Caroline, I don't think you knew him at all. I mean, I didn't either.
Yeah, he probably would join the Nazis during World War II if that means he can finally get fucking revenge on Russia. Anyways, so the main plot, like the main opener to the movie is very iconic. I think everybody can agree. The ball rolling down whenever he takes the idol.
The South American temple.
Yeah, so iconic they used it as a joke for Chicken Little, which doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, how are they watching?
So is that like a live action? Are there humans in Chicken Little? Or we've got to talk about Chicken Little at some point.
I know we keep talking about how we should do it, and I'm in agreement. But yeah, like it's even as memorable as the fact that they even reference it in Full House when they go to Disney World. But anyways, yeah, I like it.
Family Guy did it, which is why I appreciate the fact that when Family Guy decided to do an Indiana Jones parody scene, they parodied Temple of Doom instead of the beginning of Raiders.
Yeah, because but it's super iconic. Like whenever people think of switching out the item to get this and a big ball rolling down, like that's Indiana Jones. Everybody would be like, Indiana Jones. And also, I think
Indiana Jones.
It's one of the most iconic intros to a movie ever for a reason.
Yeah, it's really good. And one of the best things about this movie, other than that opener being so good, was also the fact that, or like inside the opener, I guess, is whenever the guy like has the gun and Indiana Jones hears the click and he turns around and whips it out of his hand. And then later on, he comes back dead with a bunch of arrows in his back, which I really like. I think that's a really nice attention to detail, that they kept it consistent. And also Indiana Jones being a smoldering badass, which I really like Indiana Jones in this movie. Sorry.
Yeah.
We'll get to characters later, though, because we got to talk about this amazing plot. So basically...
amazing plot.
Yeah. Do you want to explain it, sir? Or do you want me?
It's about the journey more so the destination.
Yeah.
It aims to be a simple adventure movie, just like the adventure serials that George and Steven grew up with that inspired this movie.
I feel like they were heavily inspired
which is
by
awesome.
Westerns. Yeah. Yeah, it was more about like them trying to find the arc rather than trying to find that's what they're trying to get. It's basically a race. It's a race for it, who can get there first.
Yeah.
And it's obviously, and I like how they don't it's not that they get to it first. The Nazis get it, and they basically win in the end until they don't. But you know what I mean. Like they get the
And
arc.
You
They
realize,
get Marion. They beat
you
Indiana
realize
Jones. Oh, sorry.
you realize with the fact that Indiana Jones convinced Belloc to do the demonstration on the island, Indiana Jones accidentally saved Hitler's life. Oops.
Oops.
Oops. Don't worry. He. God. You know what? It did.
I'm right.
Yeah. No,
I'm
you're
right
right.
though.
When. Yeah. No, you're not wrong. I'm just saying. Damn. I didn't think about it like that. What's cool about this movie that I think makes it all the better is the fact of the villains are I don't mind villains that are like you kind like these they're complex villains. These villains in the movies basically just, hey, we're Nazis and this is World War II, and they're like, oh,
It's
um,
just it's
short,
just Nazis and a rival of Jones who's working with them.
yeah, and I like when a
Yeah.
movie just kind of cuts to shit and like tries to like they're not sympathetic, they're evil.
Well, I mean, it makes sense for an action movie where he's going to be killing a lot of people. You might as well go out of your way to be like, as quickly as possible, hey, don't feel bad for these guys, and you're
Yeah,
not going to waste time explaining why.
yeah, they're like, why they're Nazi? I mean, it's kind of like how Doom is like they're demons. That's why you want to kill them. Like, you know, that it makes sense. It's short, sweet, to the point. I like it a lot. It's awesome. And I like how Indiana Jones is basically like, you know, he thinks on his feet throughout most of it. It's like, you know, I
Yeah.
like that. I like a good headstrong character. But we'll get to Indiana Jones later. We get to meet some pretty interesting characters. We bring up the love interest, but we also bring up shit. Why did I blank on his name? I'm blanking. Fuck me. I might as well look it up. Anyways, you guys go ahead. What do you like about the plot?
No, I just like it for being a simple adventure story. Just something I hope to create with one of my planned series.
Mm-hmm.
They're just so fun when they're done right. So
yeah.
engaging.
Sala.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Sala.
Yeah.
Saul's a pretty likable character. Kind of messed up that they got an English actor to play him, but oh well, the character is still likable.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Wait, I thought we were on plot, not characters.
Yeah, no, we're still on. I was just bringing up how
No,
Sala's
wait,
a really good
why
character.
did you mention Sala then? What
Because
the
I was trying to
fuck?
remember.
I didn't.
I was mentioning how like all the characters are really good, like Marion and
yeah, and they're all useful to the plot.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to bring up. That's why I blanked on his name. I couldn't remember. So, anyways, yeah, I think the plot's really good. I don't think we actually have a whole lot to say about the plot. It's very simple, but it's good. I mean, you know, we don't need a huge complex.
The plot's more so. The plot is more so just an excuse to have a bunch of really cool scenes of him either exploring a place like an ancient temple or tomb or whatever, or fighting Nazis.
Yeah.
And it does both of those really well.
Yeah. And of course, the arc itself reveal is really good. At the end. Where it's
The
like...
Well of Souls was
Yep.
really cool.
Yep. And the movie...
I don't know how there are a bunch of snakes down there. Where did the air come from?
I don't know.
They're immortal
Not the snakes.
The immortals.
Oh no, even worse. Indy, don't make eye contact with them.
Solid Snake. Solid Snake's just down there. Hey guys, what's going on? Anyways.
Indiana Jones gives me a solid.
I think someone actually did that. It's like, yeah, it was Minute Minecraft Parody who did that in his Raiders of the Lost Ark parody. Why'd there have to be snakes? And it's just a bunch of solid snakes.
Colonel, what's happening? Tasty. Anyways, so there is another. Okay,
what's wrong, Colonel Sanders? Chicken.
Do you guys want to move on to the plot? Or sorry, the characters?
Characters, yes.
All right.
I'll start us off. Indy is a really awesome, badass, smart. Like, we get plenty to know about him, even if he doesn't go through development in this movie. That's for Temple and Last Crusade. Yeah, Temple and Last Crusade.
And if you're into comedy's Dial of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
Oh boy.
And I forgot. Does he go through development in crystal meth? I'm not sure.
Crystal meth.
Crystal meth.
Goodness. As you can tell, we all love the other.
I mean, I imagine this is the type of. I've never taken it, but I imagine aliens and
There's not a
giant ants and shit are the type of stuff
movie.
you see when you're on crystal meth.
There's not a single bad. Anyways, yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Again, I gotta rewatch them all, and like actually take my time with it.
Wait.
Anyways,
But even though he doesn't go through development in this one, we still get plenty to know about him that makes him complex still.
Well, the closest thing he has to development is with his relationship to Marion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think their development is really sweet. I like it. It is a little rushed.
I mean, apparently he was an abusive creep in the past.
Yeah, but he obviously
or something.
He overcame all that, and now he's a way better person, which is good.
Well, and it tracks as well, because if you see Temple of Doom, he's a fucking dick for the beginning of that movie.
Yeah. Speaking of Temple of Doom, you want to mention that line, Roxy?
Quick, cover your heart! Michael Eisner, you betrayed the stockholders!
That's not what he meant.
No, the very...
I don't believe in magic. I have superstitious hocus pocus.
Okay, well, obviously that's not an issue with Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, that
I think the reason why they made Temple of Doom a prequel is because they didn't want Indy to be fighting Nazis in it, which... Okay. That's a
good to mix it up, but...
reason. But it doesn't make sense continuity-wise.
Yeah. I think we even pointed it out a lot in the watch party, especially when he does the incantation.
Yeah. He literally does. I know, he does it himself.
And then, of course, Dial of Destiny just reuses it. And we all know.
It literally in the same movie, he's like, I don't believe in magic. While also saying, I've been tortured with voodoo.
Which...
Hey, Indiana Jones, how about you just admit that, like, your universe, you don't fully understand it. Like a scientist would, because you're a fucking scientist.
Anyways, but yeah, in this movie, Indiana Jones in this movie, he's really fucking good. We can all agree. He's an awesome character. He has a lot of good moments, especially being a badass. Oh my god, is he a fucking badass in this movie, which I like. Like, him beating up the Nazis to disguise as him. Him with the fucking bazooka, literally ready to blow the fucking people up. Like, Jesus.
And the best part is, The Last Crusade, he does even more crazy badass stuff. They even clearly took the truck chase from the first movie, which was definitely the best action scene in this one.
Yeah, I agree.
And they do something like that in The Last Crusade, but even crazier.
Yeah. I really...
The truck chase is so cool. I find it really funny that there's just this one Nazi guy there who's somehow, like, able to match him for most of that chase. For some reason.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No, yeah, I know. Yeah. It's really cool. I think that, honestly, the action in this movie is really good. Alright, you want to talk about the antagonist?
Hot take of the century.
The antagonist, starting with, I guess Judge Doom.
Oh, yeah. Judge Doom, my favorite Indiana Jones.
I wonder if that was, like, inspiration for Judge Doom's design, now that I think about it.
I could totally see it.
Probably.
I really like how the villains in this movie, as I stated, it's simple and it's to the point. They're Nazis. You're not supposed to like them.
Yeah. Also, I like the fact that they got a guy who looks... Okay, this is gonna sound weird. They got a guy who looks kind of like Wallace Shawn, to play the main Nazi guy, which I think that works because on one hand, like he's still a serious enough character with all the gripes and materials to be taken seriously. But on the other hand, he looks like a complete doofus, which is perfect because Nazis are fucking stupid.
No, what are you doing? Yeah, no, I agree. They're fucking horrible people. And I'm so glad of the ending. I just put it on repeat before I go
Man,
to sleep.
man, Nazis were so bad. I'm glad they're not around anymore. Wait.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh no.
Anyways, so there's also the uh, kind of rival, but also villain. Obviously, he's Block.
Belloc.
Belloc. I call him Block. More like Block.
Belloc.
Guacamole.
Guacamole. Oh yeah, no, fuck this guy. He's evil.
Revenge Belloc.
It's like, no shit, he's evil, but he sucks. You know, like, again, I feel like the villains in this movie, they're good, but they're good because...
He's somehow both Gary Oak and a Nazi.
Crazy.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's also kind of weird that a French person's working with a Nazi, but I guess they haven't invaded not Poland. They haven't invaded
You know,
yet.
my favorite country known for having French people in it, Poland.
No, my bad. I meant to say I bet they just didn't invade France yet. But you know what? It doesn't matter. This guy's a fucking dirty piece of shit. And I'm glad...
He'd probably be a sellout anyway, though.
Yeah. I mean, he's a sellout throughout most of the movie. I mean, it's nice to get a villain who like goes against all the morals that like the main character has. And like the Nazis are perfect for that, but also
especially interesting when they have a similar set of skills, which like everybody makes fun of Marvel for doing this, but like they do it for a reason. I don't think Marvel is particularly good at it, but
I think
a lot of other movies do it well.
If I have to be honest, the Marvel movies that do good with like MCU, I guess, movies that do good with the mirror match, or like if they have like a distinct advantage over the other, and they would have to overcome it. Like Black Panther, Killmonger is just Black Panther.
Oh, you mean like MODOK?
Oh, no, totally like MODOK. But like in X-Men, you know what? Actually, this brings up a good point. Fantastic Four, which Doom is just as smart as Reed Richards, but he doesn't have the morals or the or he's as smart because he's always just trying to kill Reed Richards.
But he also doesn't have people who care about him like Reed Richards.
Exactly, which works. Like that's what I like in a villain. That's what makes Doom such a good villain. That's what makes honestly many villains good. I mean, honestly, Barbossa is a good villain in that kind of way. Like he's just a way more cold-hearted Jack Sparrow. I mean, he put mutiny over him. Sorry. Okay. No, we gotta wait to talk about Black Pearl.
Jack Sparrow's a bad guy?
It's just great. I like it whenever a movie does the whole I'm you, but there's a distinct difference. I'm a sellout, or I did twice the drugs you did, or some shit. You know, like honestly, Red Skull. He's just evil Captain America. He's Captain Nazi.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's Germany's equivalent of Captain America.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It works. Again, I like the villains in this movie. Really good. They're evil, and I hate them. They're not gonna be like best villains list material anytime soon. But
well, I mean, yeah, they're Nazis. They're not going to be very morally complicated.
Yeah, exactly.
Not Nazis and a French guy.
Nazis and a French guy. Sounds like a shitty band. We're Nazis and the French guy! No. Yeah, hold on, wait. Funny story about bands. So my parents went to go watch a concert last night. I just gotta say that every time, apparently the guy who was performing there just kept yelling, "Shout out to my bass man!" Like whoever the bass player was, and it was really fucking funny because like they did it like 30 times apparently. And I don't know why I find that so fucking funny.
No.
Just imagine you're like, guys, shout out to my bass player. Let's give him a round of applause. It's just like this is the 30th time. Anyways, there was also Marion, who I think is really cool.
Yeah, Marion's really cool. Even though she needs to be rescued, she can still show to hold her own for the movie.
I like the
Like in the
part where
bar
she
fight.
shreds the giant chicken from Family Guy.
Yeah. She's really unique, and I like how she also plays the love interest still. I mean, it's nice. It's all really good.
Also, by the way,
and
before
she can hold
anybody
her
mentions
own.
it, when she says she was a child, she means it figuratively. I thought that was obvious, but I guess we need to say that.
Yeah.
We need to say that because some people are dumb as shit.
True. It's great.
I know that. I live in
I don't know
Florida.
why. I don't know why I turned southern there.
Fit the theme.
We know why.
Anyway.
Come on, we know why.
Anyways, so there is I feel like that's pretty much all the characters to discuss. I mean, unless you guys have anything else you want to say.
Marcus Brody.
Oh yeah.
Who's barely in this movie, but Marcus Brody is in the movie.
Yeah, he's
there.
He's there when the FBI agents come in, or the secret agents come
I like
in.
the snake.
And then he's.
I like the snake on a plane. It reminds me of a certain movie.
Oh yeah, that's just my pet.
Oh my! I've never seen snakes on a plane. Should we watch it?
I've never seen it either.
I don't know anything about that movie. I just know the line of Samuel L. Jackson saying he's tired of the motherfucking snakes on the motherfucking plane.
Indiana Jones moment. Holy shit.
I'm tired of these motherfucking snakes in this motherfucking temple.
Yeah, I don't blame him.
Tired of these motherfucking snakes on these motherfucking art site.
Tired of these motherfucking snakes and this motherfucking Metal Gear.
Good. Oh, good. You don't know. Now let's talk about the action.
Yes, the action. I think it's
really fucking good.
Amazing.
Oh my
breathtaking. God. Some of the best action in any live action movie. Honestly.
Yeah, the action's really well done. It's well choreographed.
I especially like the fact that they did not rely on having the camera shake and jump to the point where it's like inside a character's
like 50 frames per second, like with something like Catwoman.
Or
something like Harry Potter.
It's good.
Oh yeah, and then the action scenes aren't just fucking Harry Potter, where it's just two characters standing in place.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although the bean struggle can be cool sometimes, I'll admit.
I love the even like the subversion of expectations at times. Obviously, the most iconic being the guy pulls out a sword. And he's like, and then Indiana Jones just pulls out a gun, fucking shoots him, he dies. And it's like fucking obviously.
Indy's not the only smart character. Like his friends were paying enough attention to notice that the monkey ate the poisoned dates and died as a result.
Yeah.
Why were there poisoned dates right there?
To poison him. What kind of question? What? Why
I forgot why they were even there.
Again.
Because they wanted to kill him.
They wanted to kill him. Just point him with the gun and fucking blow his brains out. That's what Hitler did to him when he wanted to die.
But this is Egypt, so we can't I don't know how the law works in Egypt actually, so I probably. You know what? I'm gonna stay out of this. I was gonna say this is.
I don't know anything about
shoot a guy in the street, but Indy literally does that.
Yeah, I love how again. I do love the fact that the guy, he just he's just swinging his sword around. Yeah, I mean, most of the action in this movie is really good, honestly. Especially,
most?
If not, all. Yeah, sorry, not most. All the action's really good. not most. That sounded like I was like, oh, there's some scenes that aren't good. I mean, obviously.
I don't like the scene where Indiana Jones shows up and Jones is all over the
Yeah,
place.
exactly.
Oh, God.
Yo, what if we got... Yo, okay. You know what? Okay, so when Guy watched Pirates of the Caribbean 5, his review said Jack Sparrow and the Trident of Destiny. Missed opportunity because for him to have made this joke. He literally could have just said Davy Jones and the Trident of Destiny because of the credits scene. Yes, Caroline, it happens. I don't care enough to try to hide it from you like we did with Guy for his reveal. They do a somehow Davy Jones returned in the credits scene of Pirates 5.
No, you got to be. Can we stop? Can we just fucking stop?
Caroline.
Can we just stop with
Caroline.
the fucking bringing back villains? Just stop. 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 No.
Caroline.
No, cut the cord.
Caroline, we already told you. We already told you Pirates 5 is one of the worst movies ever made.
No, I knew it was bad, but you can't. Okay, Star Wars bring back Palpatine. I cannot believe it's always bring back villain. Just do something new. You know what? You know what? Hold on.
It's also always Disney doing this, by the way.
You know what's weird? Okay. You want me to... I'm going to praise Multiverse of Madness real quick. At least with that, we didn't see...
They didn't bring back a villain from a previous movie.
No! I mean, they technically did with Mordo, but he didn't really do much. No, what I was going to say is that they didn't, have Thanos be in the plot at all. When they brought up Thanos, I thought, oh, great, is he just going to return? No, they already fucking killed him. So I was like, okay,
no, what
cool.
would have been funny is if... You know what would have been funny is if Thanos was a good guy in that universe.
No, I'm actually pretty chill. Anyways, no. God,
guys, the Thanos copter's pretty chill. You should join it or something.
Look, I already know what's going to happen in Pirates of the Caribbean. Okay, I only know about one specific thing happening in at World's End. But the fact that 5 bring... Why? Why? Just why? You can't do this.
Because everybody likes Davy Jones, and he's one of the best villains to ever villain, so we gotta bring him back like how Palpatine was one of the best villains to ever villain. This totally won't harm them at all.
You know, that's why I question why you would even...
you know what the funny part is, actually? You know what the funny part is, actually? Pirates 5 came out before The Rise of Skywalker. So technically it should be... Technically Pirates 5 should be the thing that's referenced when people make that joke, but...
You know what? Here, I got a question. Does Indiana Jones and Dial of Destiny... I don't remember if this happens. Do they fucking bring back Hitler or some shit? Do they just, go, somehow Hitler returned or some shit?
No, but they do still have something that the main villain of the movie absolutely should not have survived.
What?
Yeah, getting hit by the...
I'm referring to when he was standing on a fucking train and got hit in the face with a sign.
Yeah, I mean, fucking David Hasselhoff murdered... well, I don't think he murdered. He didn't know.
David Hasselhoff?
Yeah, I mean, remember the SpongeBob movie?
Dennis?
Yeah, whenever he did the... I mean, technically, David Hasselhoff is the reason why that happened. If David Hasselhoff wasn't going so fast, Dennis probably wouldn't have died like that. And also, if he would have moved around the boat, but I guess he was too busy speeding. Anyway. God, sorry for the...
I don't even remember what we were talking about. What point are we...
ever did.
We're talking about the action, which, again, the action's really fucking good.
Yeah.
The action's really...
Why is this of all episodes so unfocused?
Well, I mean, honestly, it's because we don't really have a whole lot to say about Indiana Jones. Indiana Jones is a really good movie. Don't get me wrong.
I think it's crazy.
It's a lot easier to talk about something that does something bad.
Yeah, I mean... Oh, no. We gotta talk about... I mean, hey...
Indiana Jones and Pirates of the Caribbean 5 double feature episode. Let's go.
You know what? That sounds like such a shitty idea, but that's kind of a funny idea that we should totally do.
Dial of Destiny and Dead Men Tell No Tales.
Dead Men Tell No Destiny. Dead Men Tell No Destiny. There you go.
Dead Men Dial No Destinies.
Dead Man Dials Destiny.
No.
Anyways. No, but it's because this movie's really good. I mean, the action's really good. The characters are really good. You guys want to go into the music and visual effects?
Yeah.
It's a John Williams score. Do we have to say anything else?
It's really good. Half-Field Brilliance should go to John Williams. No, the soundtrack's really good. Of course, who could forget the bum ba bum bum ba
Yeah, the thing I hummed earlier.
What would Indiana Jones be without John Williams? Just like Star Wars, where would Star Wars even be if John Williams didn't do the score?
Hans Zimmer. I don't know. I just want to say Hans Zimmer.
Okay, that's not a complaint. Hans Zimmer's still really good, but like, I'm pretty sure like half of Star Wars' brand at this point is the music.
Yeah, I mean, and even this movie has some pretty great music, especially the action music that plays whenever he gets onto the plane. Kinda has the Indiana Jones theme, but it's not. It kind of sounds like it's near the end of it, which I like. Most of the music's really good. The subtle, quiet music when he's sneaking around. The loud, bombastic music during the action. Whenever the main theme plays, you know shit's about to go down. The music that plays whenever the spirits come out. It's all really good. I like it a lot.
Yeah, it's one of the most iconic film scores for a reason.
A reason, yeah.
I dare say, the Indiana Jones theme song's probably one of, if not the best movie theme songs.
I think Indiana Jones and Star Wars are the two that like everybody know. I mean, like and
they're both John Williams.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, now people would say Avengers because the bum 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 bum. You know, that.
Okay, but have you ever considered that the Avengers is a superhero movie and is therefore inferior?
Oh,
I'm joking.
Obviously. But yeah, no, the music's really good in this movie. I like it. The soundtrack is pretty good. I would say definitely iconic for a reason. And the visual effects, you know,
really hold up.
Yeah,
most of it's practical.
Right.
Yeah.
Even like the fake corpses.
Yeah,
like with Doc Ock from the opening.
Yeah, I was gonna say with Alfred Molina dying at the beginning. I find it so funny that he's listed early on in the credits to mask the fact that he dies early on. I think it's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Oh,
would you agree?
Yeah, no, that's a good way of hiding the fact that he's about to... Oh my god, that's the fucking temple scene where he's like, adios. And he fucking leaves the way... And you're like, oh no, he's gonna have to go and stop that guy. And then like whenever he gets over there, you're like, all right, time to beat that guy. Oh my fucking god,
dead.
He died! Holy shit!
No, that tracks.
Yeah.
That tracks due to the fact that Indy was clearly the actual professional here.
Yeah. Everybody else was just kind of there to just reap the benefits, which I think is interesting.
I think it's interesting that they hide his face until he like whips the gun out of that guy's hand.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's such a cool reveal. It just shows how much of a badass Indiana Jones is, which I really like.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
it's so weird to really think about it, but like obviously this was the case. It's weird to think that there was a time where people didn't know who this character was.
Yeah, like there was a time where like I think this was the only. It's kind of like how. Honestly, I mean, like, is there really like many iconic adventurer character? Like, I mean, you know, you got like, I mean, like purely adventure character, like that you can think of other than Indiana Jones. I guess Laura Croft. Maybe Nathan Drake.
Who was inspired by Indiana Jones, so does that even count?
Yeah, because they are.
Yeah, still, because Laura, Nathan Drake are able to stand on their own.
the person who made Tomb Raider was like, okay, but what if Indiana Jones had tits?
Yeah, exactly. No, when they Laura.
Finally, my dream come true.
It's crazy to me that this movie, like, I mean, because I'm trying to think of like purely adventurer movies that has like, I mean, like, you know, Pirates of the Caribbean. They're pirates. They do go on adventures, but they're pirates. Like, Indiana Jones is, like, traveling the world for artifacts. So that's what makes it different, you know what I mean? Like, and that's what I like about it.
Yeah.
And also, like, this movie's just so good, man. I'm
He's
actually
not.
so
He's
glad
not
we
just
watched it.
doing it out of obligation for the specific
Yeah,
situation.
he has an actual
He's
fucking
doing it because
passion
he
for it.
actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, like,
Yeah.
he has a right to be fucking angry about what happened to the Ark. I almost said the idol. Like, it was.
I'd be mad too.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, it's like if you found, like, the world's, like, best video game and you went to go give it to a museum and then they just fucking take it away and they're like, oh no, we're not going to give this to you, but you can have. It's like whenever you find, like, someone's wallet and they're like, oh, cool,
We're not going to
but
put it on display, but we're also not going to at least let you have it.
Yeah, we're not going to put it on display, but you can't have it. It's like whenever you try pirating a game. They're like, yeah, you're going to jail, bud. Anyways, no,
Wait, are you a pirate of the Caribbean?
pirate of the computers. Anyways, this movie's really good, man. I love this movie. I wanna watch the sequels so bad. I'm so glad I own them on DVD. The only one I don't own on DVD is Raiders. But I also don't own Dial of Destiny on DVD.
You own Dial of Destiny?
No. I want
Okay.
to. I want to, just so I can have it.
You do not.
I already have Kingdom of the Crystal Skull.
I don't want to say things for you because that's what my mom does, the manipulative asshole. But you do not want Dial of Destiny on DVD.
But I want Dial of Destiny the movie. You do not. Please. It's like whenever they're like, you don't want to own this on DVD.
You pray to God. You're like, God, please give me Dial of Destiny on DVD. Satan comes out. He's like, hey, I got a deal.
Hey, you want to... It's like, hey guys, I sold my soul for
Hi
Dial of Destiny.
I got a deal for you. Actually,
he's
no.
like, no, Satan shows up. He's like, finally, somebody who likes my movie.
Satan, what are you doing here? And it's like, oh, I'm here to give you the movie. Yeah, you know what? You can keep it.
Waiting for them to play Gangnam Style.
waiting for them to play Dial of Destiny on the movie theater. Anyways, okay. Do you guys want to quickly bring up the sequels?
No, because we're gonna talk about them anyway.
I mean,
good point.
I was just gonna say, what do you think about them? Like, what? Okay, we're gonna have to talk about Dial of Destiny. We're gonna have to talk about that one. I don't want to talk about Dial of Destiny.
Yeah.
Then again, I guess I'm the one
let's choose not to. Because there's nothing afterwards after that.
After last
That's the only reason. Like, the only reason we're still doing Stranger Things Season 3 is because 4 and 5 are afterwards. Hopefully 5 is good. It's not out yet by the time we're recording this.
Yep, it is coming out.
Just cuts to us and like a comment. Stranger Things Season 5 is the most overrated thing I have ever seen. I can't stand it when people think Stranger Things 5 is good.
Oh yeah, totally. I mean, I really did kind of just want to go over the sequels, but if you guys don't want to, we can wrap it up. Okay.
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Alrighty, we are now at the ranking. I want to go first. 9 out of 10. Good movie overall. The only reason why I don't rank it too much higher is because I wish there was a little bit more emotion. I wanted to cry a little. I don't know. I mean, it's a solid, good movie. 9 out of 10.
I mean, you know, the critical drinker probably watched this movie and cried every time a Nazi died.
No, my favorite character, he died. Anyways, okay, Roxy, what would you give Indiana Jones Raiders?
I'd give it a 10 out of 10. My only major problem is the climax, but it's still really cool.
Yeah. Sir, what about you?
I'll give it a 8 out of 10. Really great movie.
I feel like another thing that I give it a 9 is the same reason why I give Pirates Black Pearl a 9, is because I know that the other movies are better. So, I save it. I save that spot for later. So Anyways, okay.
Yeah, well, yeah, but here's the thing. Have you ever considered that Curse of the Black Pearl has Barbossa running around with his Barbussi out?
No, true. Okay. Okay. Next time on the
His
Vulture Culture.
Barbussi.
All right. Next time on the Vulture Culture podcast. What are we talking about next time?
Hang on, let me pull up the list.
Sir, do you want to give, or do you want me to?
Let's see, where's... Oh, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Next time is Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness.
Oh my god! You know how we were talking about how we don't have much to say, so we should talk about something bad? Well, we have a lot to say in that one. God. Listening to the director's commentary.
But hey, good news. After that, we have...
What's up?
I don't understand what you just said.
Roxy just...
Anyways, next we have Batman Arkham Asylum.
Or Return to Arkham Asylum, depending on which one you are playing. But... Yeah.
Wait, that's a game? I thought that was... Oh, fucking goddamn. Okay.
Don't worry, Roxy. It's... You will probably get the...
This will make up for the cancellation of Bat Month for you fans.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Here's the thing. I don't even know... Okay, we'll have to see if I'm able to play that game. Hopefully I will be. Because every time I end up not being able to do something that you want to do, I hate myself.
It's on PlayStation. It's on PlayStation 5.
How much is it?
It goes on sale for like $10 or lower, or you could get the.
Well, alert me if it ever goes on sale. Then
I think it's on sale right now, but I could be wrong. I know it's on sale on Xbox, but I know you don't have an Xbox.
Okay, I'm gonna wait I'm gonna wait a little bit before I buy any other games though, because I went shopping a couple days ago. Anyway.
Yeah. You just bought Mega Man Battle Network. Anyways, continue, sir. Sorry.
And after that is Jingle All the Way. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way.
The greatest movie of all time.
Oh God, I can't believe I agreed to watch Jingle All the Way. But then again,
do you want to record the Jingle All the Way episode like tomorrow?
Where can I watch Jingle All the Way?
Disney Plus.
Is it? Well, why is it on Disney Plus?
Because it's Fox, 20th Century Fox
made this?
Disney owns.
That's kind of funny. Fox made this? Okay, what's the next episode?
Fox made a movie making fun of Christianity. It's not making fun of Christianity specifically. It's making fun of Christmas, but you know what I mean. It's a Christian
and
holiday.
last one we'll mention is episode 40, the top 5 worst protagonists.
Oh yeah.
We will do a best protagonist list, just we don't have time in season 2, so.
Yeah, season 2 will not have it.
Yeah, season 2 is filled up now.
Yeah, season 2, if you don't know, we are already almost done filming all of season 2. Because we filmed episodes out of order. Which, it helps a lot when we do that anyways, because then we can, if any schedule changes happen, we can immediately get to them. Like, it's only mentioned when it's the problem. But it's alright, we got comments for a reason, or descriptions. Okay.
Yeah.
Hopefully you all enjoyed this episode of us talking about Indiana Jones. Stick tuned to next week when we cover, Jingle All the Way? No, wait. No. Yeah.
Jingle All... No, actually, no. Next week is Multiverse of Madness.
Yes, Multiverse of Madness. Oh my god. You guys are going to be so happy.
It's so bad you literally forgot that we talked about it like a minute ago.
I'm glad that we talked about it, because now, if I'm ever like, I hate Multiverse of Madness, why? I have a whole episode already about it. Because I actually, before
we... send the link to people.
You go, just in a conversation, I hate Multiverse of Madness. Why do you do that? Provide me an explanation. Okay, here's your explanation. That's too long. I'm not watching that.
It just forces you into a chair.
Then I just...
just fucking kills the person.
I wish we talked about Multiverse of Madness literally like tomorrow or something, because I listened to the director's commentary and it pisses me off so much more than I could ever imagine. It was clear nobody knew what the fuck they were.
Did he say that the guy said Reed Richards was his favorite Marvel character or something?
Yes, and he was like, I'm so glad I was able to... I was so glad
I was
able to add him into the MCU, you fucking idiot.
Reminds me of the end of the Toy Story 4 commentary where he's like, I love Toy Story. I was so glad I got to do this, and I didn't want to mess it up.
Yeah,
Because he used to make the worst movie in the franchise.
Here's the thing, though. I can at least buy that Josh Cooley was misguided. The person who made Multiverse of Madness feels malicious.
Multiverse of Madness just felt like it was made by Roxy. Honestly, Roxy.
What?
Okay,
What?
not because I think Roxy's a bad.
Because I don't like Marvel.
Yes, that's exactly why. It feels like someone who just doesn't like Marvel. But don't worry, you guys can all hear that next week on Multiverse of Madness. Thank you all for watching.
What about the what about the Boys comic? where I remember watching Pointless Hub's video on the Boys comic where apparently it's just like the guy who made it hates superheroes so much that he wrote that the way he wrote about hating superheroes was literally just like, here's a superhero, but except he's a rapist or something like that.
Okay, well, we'll see you all next week when we talk about Multiverse of Madness. Thanks for listening. See you all later. Goodbye now. Also, all our stuff.
Goodbye.
Does the Boys comic sound like something I would write?